Hello and welcome to Thought for August the 22nd. Our readings are 1 Kings chapter 17, Jeremiah chapter 43 and 1 Corinthians chapters 1 and 2. And our thought is, it was not the wisdom of this age. The Apostle Paul writes some very challenging things in his first letter to the Corinthians. In our days, our world, through its imagined wisdom, believes in evolution. Many think that everything in some mysterious way sort of created itself and wonderfully manages to work together. The world says, but cannot explain, how the birds, the flowers and the bees, for examples, sort of came into being themselves and then became able to work supportively together in an utterly wonderful way. Paul told the Corinthians in his first letter to them, which we started reading today, "For the word of the cross is folly to those who are perishing," verse 18. And so it has become today in the minds of nearly everyone. Then Paul powerfully says, "But to us who are being saved, it is the power of God. For it is written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise," verse 19. We do not think of power in that sense. Has your mind developed power? It is not long now before God destroys the false wisdom which the world wisely indulges in. The wisdom they have acquired through human scientific deductions, for they have come to the knowledge that there is no God. In contrast, our wisdom is to recognise the events which turned the thinking in the world of the first century upside down as to the meaning of life. It was not a wisdom of this age, we're told in chapter 2, verse 6, says Paul. Then he stresses that now we have received not the spirit of the world, but the Spirit which is from God, that we might understand the things freely given to us by God. And we impart this in words not taught by human wisdom, but taught by the Spirit, verses 12 and 13. God's Spirit caused Paul and the other apostles to write things down so that we can feed our minds on this Spirit-inspired word. Remember how Jesus told his disciples, "The words that I have spoken to you are spirit and life." John chapter 6, verse 63. Let us make sure our minds carefully and prayerfully feed on this God-given food every day. And so we thank you for being with us today, where we can open up that word which we can feed upon, knowing it to be a lamp to our feet and a light to our path.